Gang, what's up, man? Mr. Random checking in. Today, we back on the YZ 125. We're gonna go ahead on and install our clutch side cover along with some few other parts. Y'all see, we ain't did nothing but install this dial pin right here. We got one also installed in our case as well, right there. Right here, we got some new gaskets that came in right here, straight from China. $10, you heard me? That's everything we need. And we also, we got the original Yz piston right here. So we're gonna be installing all of that good stuff. So if you're new, make sure you check in, comment, like, subscribe, make it do what it do, baby. Y'all see us right there. We're on IG Live with it too. Yeah. We ain't doing nothing but trying to get it. Y'all see it. So, y'all tune in. You wanna say something to him, nephew?
No, I'm in pain.
Nah? Tell him something. Just tell him something.
Hey.
What's up, YouTube? Mr. Random checking back in. So today, we back on the Yamaha Yz 125. And we're going to be installing this clutch side of the case cover along with some new gaskets that we bought for the whole engine right here straight off of eBay for 10 bucks. So if you're new, make sure you comment. Let me know how you like the video. Or even if you don't like it, tell me what I need to do to improve my videos, you know. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Thanks to all my supporters, my new subscribers, my new watchers. And let's win 2020. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Let's get it. Alright guys, so we're going to start off by cleaning our case up. Our gasket area with this here side grinder with this Scotch pad on it. So we're going to clean the case up and get this gasket installed. Alright y'all, so we got our gasket surface pretty clean on our engine side. Also our cover, we went ahead and hit that as well. So now we're just gonna go ahead on and apply some multi-purpose grease up in this here bearing right here, which our gear right here, which is for our for your exhaust valve. It's gonna where it's gonna sit at. It's gonna sit right here up in there, and this gear is gonna turn without crank. So we're gonna just put a little grease right up in that bearing. The grease not gonna hurt nothing. It's not gonna hurt anything, guys. So we put a little bit there. Now we're gonna go ahead on and install a little in our cover as well. All right. We also inserted a guide pin right here, alignment pin to line up your case. And we also have another one right here on this side of the case. So there's two. One right under your Kickstarter and one right up under your head of the engine. Now we're going to go ahead on and pop our gasket pack open. If I had to guess, I would guess it'll be as big as one. So we have our gasket right here. So we'll go ahead on and install our gasket. So we have our guide pins in place, one right here in the motor as you can see. And we have another one right here. Now we're gonna go ahead on and install this here governor gear for our valve. And when installing this, you wanna raise it up, you insert the gear in place, and it's gonna automatically go down like that, guys. You see we locked in there. I guess it can be a little better if we had this other pin on the side on our engine. So we're gonna pull this pin out, pull our guide pin out, and we're just gonna put it on our engine. All right, so we have our guide pin installed. Push our gasket right over it. All of our holes look pretty good. So now we're gonna go ahead on and insert our cover. We're gonna run a little grease through here as well so it can slide right on our Kickstarter gear. All right guys, so we got it all in place. We got it lined up pretty good. Now we're gonna go ahead on and install some screws in our case. We have 7 of them. That's all the same length. And that's gonna be the shortest distance from the case to your block. This is gonna be the shortest screws. So these 7, they actually go all around your clutches and your clutch cover. It was actually 6 of them, guys. We got 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. Now we're looking for 4 other screws that's the same length. See our water pump is turning, guys. So now we're gonna go ahead on and install our water pump cover along with a brand new gasket for it. So we're gonna finish installing our bolts. You got 2, which is a little longer than the first ones that we installed. So we're gonna put these in place. That's 1. Then you got 2 that's going, 2 is going right here. Now we're gonna go ahead on and install our water pump gasket, which should be this gasket right here. We're gonna install him. Here's our water pump cover. Go ahead on and insert your gasket to your cover. Line it up with the pins that's on your cover. Put your cover on, gang. So we got our cover on. Now the bolts that we're using for the cover, we're gonna be using 2. And it was longer than the last ones that we used. So they're going through your water pump cover, through your case, and then to your block. We're gonna lock these down. Get these snugged up. All right, now we have 2 shorter ones, which I believe is this one. And this one right here, guys, the same length screw. So we're gonna snug those down. Now we're gonna go ahead on and snug these bolts down. Go ahead on and snug all of them down. Start with number 1 to the bottom. Get this one. I like to feel my stuff by hand to make sure that nothing is too tight and you can feel it before it actually strips out on you. So I like to make that a good practice by filling everything by hand. Alright guys, so we got our cover on. We installed our water pump cover. Now we're gonna go ahead on and then try to install our clutch case. Here, see we have our cover here. We're gonna give him a quick little clean up. Throw that gasket on there. And this here side of our engine will be completed. Alright guys, so we got our case cleaned up, our surface area for our gasket. We also have our cover cleaned as well. As you can see, there's gears on the inside. So you want to have this stud right here. The splines on this stud turn towards the back of the engine. We're going to go ahead on and insert our gasket. Go ahead, put your gasket on, line it up with those pins. We have 2 pins right here to line our gasket up on those. Alright, our gasket is in place. Now we're going to go ahead on and install our cover. Now when you install this cover, when this thing is engaged, I don't know if you can see, right here, you want this lever, you want your lever to fall right on this alignment mark when your clutch is engaged. So we're going to try to line this gear up in the inside of our cover with these splines on this here stud. Alright, so we're going to go ahead on and we're going to try to get this here clutch lever lined up with the alignment marks on our engine. Alright, now that we have our case lined up, we're going to go ahead on and install our screws. So as y'all can see, I have filler paid right here because this bolt, it had wound up getting stripped out. Also this lower one, it got stripped as well, and I had to rethread both holes. This here hole seems to be stripped. So next we're going to be installing the jug, the piston, ring, and even the head. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe.